Hooptown, USA is ramping back up after almost a year on the sidelines due to COVID-19, but as the region begins to reopen, a new basketball league is looking for teams to hit the court. Good evening. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Corey Howard. With all the snow out there right now, it's hard to imagine playing basketball outside, but it isn't too far away with registration for the 5-on-5 tournament opening up today. And our Christian Saez went one-on-one with Matt Santangelo in an interview, not in basketball, and talked about the excitement around the upcoming outdoor league. Christian?
Yes, Corey, well, it's been a long time since our last Hoopfest, and it feels like an even longer time until our next one. But with Washington now under new Phase 2 guidelines, local basketball fans here in Spokane are starting to see a light at the end of that tunnel. If you're from the area, you're probably already well aware that Spokane and basketball go together like, well, Gonzaga and winning. But throughout this past year, the pandemic has taken our beloved game almost completely away from us. But today, a ray of hope shines through the winter clouds. A chance to break out your favorite game ball, dust off those old shoes, and reunite with friends out on the courts of our city. As of today, basketball, once again, is back in Spokane.
To kind of see a little bit of a light at the end of the tunnel, this ability to be able to get back outside and play some games is really, really fulfilling. And we just want to do a nice job. But more than anything, we just want to give kids and families and adults, too, the opportunity to get back out and play.
Hoopfest and Spokane's Parks and Recreation have partnered up to launch the new outdoor 5-on-5 basketball league, set to kick off March 13th. And today, players could officially begin registering for the event. So while it may be time to start working on those jump shots again, Hoopfest director Matt Santangelo says that what he's excited for most actually has a lot less to do with the game and more to do with the experience that comes with it.
It's just that those friendships, you know, having the banter, having the something to the content to talk about, to connect over, to compete over. I think that's a big part of what we're missing. And you talk about health and wellness and those relationships that are forged in sports and in basketball. I think those are the things that are going to be the most exciting. Now, the jumper is going to be super rusty. The lungs are going to burn. But that's not why we're doing it.
The news of this new outdoor league comes shortly after the governor announced that Spokane would be moving into Phase 2, which allows for events like this to take place. And while players and teams will be required to wear masks when competing, Santangelo says that hasn't seemed to be an issue for anyone he's talked to yet.
We'll do anything. Just let us play basketball. Like, we'll wear a mask. We'll be out there in a bubble. Like, whatever we can do to get out and be active. And that's kind of the attitude that we've heard the most when we first launched this thing, was people's willingness to live within the guidelines as they've been stated and come out and play ball.
Now, the registration is open this entire week, but Santangelo says that the space is limited across the different divisions. So if you're interested in signing up, be sure to do so soon. We've got all that information up on our website. For now, reporting in the newsroom, Christian Saez, KHQ Local News.